once more, Lord God, trusting in your holy name. Yes. Father God, I ask that you take self away and put your Holy Spirit that is within me, that I may speak what I hear you tell me to say. Now, God, I ask that you have your way with me. And I pray, Heavenly Father, that if just one would glimpse of what you have for me to say, I will give you all the praise and glory that is due to you. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Giving honor to God and to our pastor who is absent, and thanking him for allowing me to come before you once again. Amen. I ask that you pray for me, because this is a process. But I just want to do what the Lord has anointed me to do. Amen. And that is to speak his word. So now, if you would turn to Jeremiah, the 17th chapter, verse 7 through 8. And it says, "But blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water, that sends out the root by the stream or by the river. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought, and never falls to bear fruit." Imagine that you have heard of this new ride that is in Disneyland or Magic Mountain or even Kern County Fair. And it has been talked about so much that you just want to try it. So you get on this ride, and all of a sudden, that nervousness started coming upon you. But yet you just want to try it. So we get on this ride, and we hold on to the bars, and in a moment of time, fear just started to take over us. But yet, we still want to try this. But naturally, our response is that we gain control. So we tighten up our grip and our mind, and we start to look down, and then all of a sudden we start to be afraid again. Or maybe your hands are just wide open, and you just don't enjoy the experience. If you're like me, as the word says, I was once young and now seasoned, that I used to be one of those that dare me not, I'll get on that ride. But now I am seasoned that fear of going high and having to come down that roller coaster is a fear to me because of my life. The unexpected things that may occur. So, I get on this ride, as many of you young people tend to do, that I can do this. Either you will close your fists and say, I got this, or you going to pray to the sovereign God and say, Lord, you got to protect me in this. Amen. So, this is what God always wants us to do, is to have that faith in him. For he says that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to his purpose. God wants us to trust him. Amen. So the name of this subject is trusting him. You have been on this roller coaster in your life, having control all by yourself, thinking that you can handle these trials and tribulations. But God says, trust him. Amen. In all our heart, and lead not to our own understanding, but in all his ways acknowledge him. Yes. Because he knows the plans that he has for us. So we have to trust him. As the song says, I will trust in the Lord until I die. This is what we have to do, is trust in him. While it is easy to say you trust that God is a God, that you believe in him, he's asking you to also put your confidence in him for the complexities in your life. We have many of those. I will give you some of those later on. As in Jeremiah stated, 17:8, but blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. I'm sure that you have heard this phrase before. Just trust me. As a parent, as a grandparent, and now I am a great-grandparent. And as I told my daughters and my grandchildren, when I'm trying to have them to try something new, just trust me. I won't do anything that would hurt you. Amen. All right. Just trust me. This is the same thing that God is telling us to do. Amen. It's just to trust him. Because he knows our plans. He knows the roads that we are going to go through. He knows if we're going to go through the right or through the left. Just trust him. So my question is, who are you putting your trust in? There used to be a time that I would tell my daughters that don't put your trust in your apostles. Amen. Amen. Don't put your trust in your apostles, your everyday so-called friends. But put your trust in God. Amen. But I thought I knew already what was best for me. So I want to control the situation. And that's how many of us are. We know it all. I've been there before. But God said, trust me. Why would he tell us to trust him? Because he knows what's best for us. All right. Yes. All right. Just trust him. This is what God is saying to us on a daily basis. Because he knows us. He knows our wants and he knows our desires. He knows our hearts. He's just saying, just trust me. These are some of the things that many of us need to trust God on. Our jobs, our kids, our finances. Sometimes our money get a little bit tight. But he said, trust in him. Our marriages. Sometimes it's not pure as gold. But God said, lean and trust on him. Family relationships. all have relationships with our families that sometimes can get on our nerves. Some of the things they can say, some of the things that they do, it just irks you to know. But God said, trust him. He got our back. School. Me, myself. Out of 40 plus years, I decided that I'm going to go back to college. But I know the plans that God has for me. Amen. So I have to go back to college. And I have to trust him. Amen. Through this process. Just as you, the young people who are now in school, those of you who are attempting to go to college, one thing that you need to know is that you need to trust him. Amen. In all the things that you do. Amen. Then here come our help. Last year I fell 2 times. 2 times on both knees. And I said, Lord, what's going on? But your health is very important. The Lord said that we have authority over this vessel. So all we have to do is trust in him. That he would kill these aching bones. And we will be able to function as he has created us to do. Back in the day when I was a young girl, my mother used to always talk about Arthur. And as it be that I thought she was talking about my Uncle Arthur. Because my Uncle Arthur, he used to get really drunk at times and show out sometimes. So I thought that's what she was talking about. But Lord and behold, I have gotten seasoned. And now I know what Arthur is. But I have to trust in the Lord. To touch his body. To take away those aches and pains. Just trust in him. That's what he's telling us to do. Don't lean to our own understanding, but acknowledge him and he will direct our path. Just trust in him. Trust in the Lord with your heart. And lean not on your own understanding. That's Proverbs 3, 5 to 6. Personally speaking, it scares me sometimes in places to try to just understand. The unknown can be so frightening. Just like standing here before you this morning. Knowing that some of you is going to complain. Some of you is going to criticize. And some of you is going to judge. But I would have to trust God in this process as I go through this journey. But when the Lord restored my relationship several years ago, I was scared of this unknown. But I have to trust him. He says that I know the plans I have for you. Declare the Lord. Plan to prosper you and not to harm you. That's what I used to tell my children. I will not harm you. I love you. I want the best for you. That's what many of you parents are telling your children. And your grandchildren. Your friends. Even your enemies. Amen. Plan to give you hope and a future. Amen. That's Jeremiah 29, chapter 11, verse. It was necessary, and I would be doing anything or I'm doing today without stepping out on faith and trust. Kane family, this is a journey. It's something that I knew when I accepted Christ at the age of 13. But I ran. I did some things. But I thank God that He loved me so that He pulled me back into the closet. Because He has a plan for me. Are you still refusing to let Him have control of you? There is a song by Andrew Crouch that he says, through it all, I learned to trust in Jesus. I learned to trust in God. Through it all, I learned to depend upon His word. And that's exactly what I have to do. Not depend on man, but depend on God. So even though the waves and the winds may come in our lives in various forms and receive trials, God is still in control. They are at the mercy of God, and nothing can touch or overtake without the Almighty God permission or approval. Satan has to ask God for approval himself. That's awesome. He thinks he has it all. He thinks he has control. But he has to even ask God for permission.
That's right.
That's awesome.
That is.
All authority is in His hand. And He has given us the same authority over Satan.
Amen.
When your life is held in the palm of your hands, you have no reason to be afraid. Jesus said no one can pluck you out of His hand. So Satan, you better get away. You have to step aside because we are already in His hands. When we gave our lives to Christ, that was the beginning of us being in His hands. But He will always keep the invitation if you let Him in. He's not going to beg us. You're going to have to want it for ourselves. But His hands is wide open. Come. I'll make you a better person. I'll help you with your course. I'll help you with the plans that I have for your life. Just leave your hands open. Trust Him. A takeaway says that faith is confidence in what we hope and assurance about what we do not see. I can see me in so many words standing before my Kane family. But God saw it a long time ago. In the Bible was a former prostitute. Can you guess who she was? She was Abraham, who lived in a city that God commanded the Israelites to destroy and take over. When Joshua and his men came into the city, fear grasped the people who lived there. Rahab, however, showed a significant amount of courage, trust, and faith. Although she didn't know that God, she didn't know who God was, but she had heard about His mighty acts.
That's right.
Instead of running, like some of us do, out of fear, she risked her own life by hiding two of the Hebrews spies in her home.
All right.
Now, how many of us would hire anybody besides spies? Not a one. Her act of faith enabled God's plan to prevail, and her entire family was spared.
All right. All right.
It's almost like when God said that if you're saved, your whole household is saved. Amen. So this is what part of that Rahab inherited. Her whole household, the whole nation, was saved because of her courage, her risk of not being afraid. She could have rejected them by just saying no. But she allowed her faith and trust to be bigger than her fear. Amen. Little did she know that God had a great plan for her life. Rahab was a woman shamed and down, looked upon in society, in the church, on our job. We're looked down at. It amazes me that we are Christians, but we still look down on one another.
Amen.
Simply just read that we should love one another.
Come on.
So let's learn to love and trust in God.
Amen. Amen. Good word.
He saw who Rahab would have become through his grace, mercy, and power. God ended up blessing Rahab, and she became the great-grandmother to the king, David.
All right. All right.
And we all know who came from that.
Amen.
It was leading up to the birth of Jesus, our King.
Yeah.
If Rahab was able to unclap her hands at the moment and trust an unknown God, then how much can you trust a God that you do not know?
Come on.
So in my closing, we're going to get out here early today. This must be what the Lord is just wanting me to do. But in my closing, I would like to leave you this prayer. Dear Lord, it amazes me to think of the life you want me to live through you. Help me to not stand in your way, Lord, by teaching me to unclasp my hands and allow the Holy Spirit to live through me. May I serve you faithfully, Lord, knowing that you will use me in ways I cannot imagine, as in Rahab. May my faith and trust be greater than any fear that controls me. Lord, continue to make yourself known to me, that I may begin to develop a great relationship with you that is built on trust. In Jesus' name, amen.